Hi, welcome to Japan by Food. I'm your host, Shizuka Anderson. Today I am in Fujiyoshida City, Yamanashi Prefecture, once again in front of the beautifully iridescent Mount Fuji. Because Fujiyoshida City is actually one of the best places you can come to get a picturesque shot of Mount Fuji. And today I'm going to be checking out a local specialty called Hoto, which is a really thick and wonderful noodle. And not only am I going to be trying it, I'm going to learn how to make it today. So I'm really excited to try that. And along the way, why don't we check out what kind of awesome street foods we can find in this area. The place I'm here now with the incredible views of Mount Fuji is called Arakura Shrine. And this shrine is ancient. It's been around since the year 705, around then. And I'm standing in front of the Chureito Pagoda, which interestingly enough is super new. It was built only in the year 1963 as a way to commemorate the people who passed away in wars since the Sino-Japanese War to World War II. But I should mention that it is located at the top of a 400-step staircase. I'm the Stairmaster. Oh my gosh. So be prepared to get in a really good Stairmaster workout, but if you climb right up to the top, you get the most incredible views of Mount Fuji. Fujisan Station, which means Mount Fuji Station, and coincidentally you can also get a really good view of Mount Fuji at this station too. But I stopped by here to get a little snack, and this particular snack is a local Yamanashi Prefecture specialty called Shingen Mochi. Apparently you can only get authentic Shingen Mochi right here in Yamanashi Prefecture. It's something called warabi mochi, and on top it's covered with kinako powder, which is soybean powder, and then it's drizzled quite liberally with some kuromitsu or black sugar syrup. All right, let's give it a try. First of all, it's really chewy. The texture is really, really sticky as well. The sauce, when the syrup and the kinako powder mix together, it almost kind of dries out your mouth, which is a weird way to put it. It's a really thick, sticky kind of texture, but you get a really rich kinako roasted soybean taste, which is very nutty. And my cameraman thinks I use that word a little bit too much, but it is really nutty. It's very delicious. It's a really lovely little dessert. It's so sticky though, you might need a little bit of water or something to wash it down. Drink, Aquarius. This is what they do in the commercials. Just I have one more snack that I got here, but I've switched location so we can see Mount Fuji. This is a Mount Fuji-shaped Taiyaki as well. Taiyaki is normally shaped like a tai, which is a type of fish, and it usually has red bean paste filling. Nowadays you can get other filling, but this is the first time I've had a Taiyaki shaped like a Mount Fuji with warabi mochi filling. So I'm excited to try this. It feels like I'm eating a grilled sandwich. Like just the way, you know, like a pressed sandwich. It's really crispy. The edges are super crisp. The inside is really fluffy, actually. I found the mochi. Here it is. It is so chewy and gooey on the inside. The kinako powder and the sauce on the inside is pretty much like the original Shingen Mochi that I just ate. Really thick, a little bit nutty and sugary. It's a nice combo. I like it. So let's keep on exploring the Mount Fuji area. I am here now at Chiffon Fuji. This is a really adorable little chiffon cake shop that I heard has Mount Fuji shaped chiffon cakes, and apparently they're a really popular gift souvenir. So let's go inside and see what I can find for today, and then we'll give it a try, maybe with a view of Mount Fuji. I'm kind of guerrilla styling it today. We're just eating outside. You're definitely not supposed to eat this cake outside because I was expecting something smaller, but look at this, you guys. Look at this cake. I'm going to be eating this very unceremoniously. I'm just going to take a huge bite out of it because I wasn't expecting it to be a full-size cake. I've got a sugar mustache. It's really just a plain chiffon cake, so it doesn't have that much flavor. It's a very subtle sweetness. It's not overly sweet. A little bit of powdered sugar on the top. Maybe it's because I'm getting the outside part. Let me take a deeper bite. This is the most ungraceful way I've ever eaten a cake, I think. Yeah, it's not bad, but it does look really cute. So I would say maybe next time, try a different flavor. So I'm going to finish eating this whole cake, and then we're gonna head over to Kawaguchiko, which is a really great view spot for Mount Fuji, and then we'll go make some noodles. Let's go. I am here now at Lake Kawaguchiko, which is the second largest of the Fuji 5 lakes, which were lakes that were created after previous eruptions of Mount Fuji, and they all kind of surround the Mount Fuji area. Kawaguchiko is particularly popular because if you stand on the correct side of it, you can actually see a panoramic view of Mount Fuji. Clearly, we're on the wrong side of it right now, so we're gonna go look for it again later. Hopefully we can get a really good shot. I'm here now inside of the cooking class where I'm going to learn how to make the Yamanashi specialty Hoto, which is a type of noodle that's kind of like an udon but flatter. And it's really, really famous here. Everybody from Yamanashi loves it. So I'm going to learn how to make it today from my sensei, Sato-san. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
そしたらまずですね、はかりの上にボウルを置きまして、100g の、小麦粉を入れますね。はい、そしたら今度お水を 50cc 測っていただくんですけど、
OK。
そしたらこんな感じの手にしてくるくるかき混ぜて、はい、小さいダマをたくさん作りますね。
わかりました。はい。Okay, so you make kind of like a bear claw or a cat paw, and you just spin it around a circle. Okay, so now that we have all of these little dry bits, they're kind of flaky in texture. So now we're going to make that into a ball.
ダマがたくさんできるとお水が均等に粉に入ってるんで練りやすくなりますね。なるほど。結構力いりますよね。
結構ね、もうちょっとこうやった方がいい。
そうですね。縦膝になって、そうですね。昔は大勢のものを作るときは足で踏んだんですよ。
ああ、見たことあります。うどんとか。
そうですね。はい。
ほうとうもそうやってたんですか？
そうですね。
へえ。ほうとうとうどんの作り方って結構違うんですか？
ほうとうとうどんの違いは塩が入るか入らないかです。
あ、そうですか。
うどんはお塩が入ります。そろそろじゃあいいですかね。伸ばしてきますね。
こういう感じでいいんですか？
そうですね。はい。
So I've got my rolling pin. It's a wooden rolling pin, and we're just going to press it out and roll the dough. I want it to be about 2 to 3 millimeters of thickness. Wow, it's a really bouncy dough. Like I try to roll it out, it almost like springs back. Yeah, you really do need strength for this because it's so glutinous, it's so bouncy. It doesn't want to be rolled out. I want it to be nice and long so that we have more noodles to eat.
そしたらそれを手前からこっちに半分に折りますね。
こういう感じ。
そうですね。はい。
We're gonna fold it in half then. Okay, fold it back again this way, on top onto itself. So, as I mentioned earlier, Hoto is a really flat and thick noodle. So the measurement is about the width of your pointer finger, your index finger. So it's actually, yeah, that's pretty wide. It already looks really good. Okay, so we're gonna make everything the same width. Ooh, very nice. That looks tasty already. Pushing it down, pushing the knife down directly is the key to getting a really good cut. You don't want to saw at it. And I did it correctly, so it looks pretty good. Whoa! That looks so good. It's actually, when I'm holding it like this, it feels really stretchy and bouncy. めっちゃもちもちしてそうですね。Okay, so that's it. I'm already finished making my Hoto. It looks really good already, but now I get to eat it. All right, so now I've got the hot pot ready in front of me on a little burner. We've got some veggies to put in, got the Hoto noodles that I just made, and this is our soup base. It's a miso-based broth that we're gonna be pouring into the pot. Now we're gonna turn on the flame to maximum. So first, I'm gonna put my Hoto in, and you wanna stir it around so it doesn't stick together or settle at the bottom of the pot. So one vegetable in particular that's really characteristic of a proper Yamanashi Hoto hot pot is pumpkin. So it makes it really, really good. It makes it kind of a good autumn winter food especially. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes of just stewing it in here, and then it's ready to eat, the Hoto hot pot. I'm so excited. Okay, it's starting to look about done. I guess it's done when the noodles start to look semi-translucent, which it kind of does. You can see the light shining through from the window. So I think that's a sign that it's done. And apparently as you cook it, the noodles get even thicker. They expand in the soup, they absorb some soup. So they're actually like double the thickness compared to when I first rolled them out, which is pretty cool. Oh, these noodles are actually really heavy. They're hefty, hefty noodles. The aforementioned Takeda Shingen of the famed Shingen Mochi is said to have apparently eaten Hoto noodles with his samurai before they went into battle. So I guess this is kind of a nutritious battle food. That is the chewiest noodles ever. But we needed them so much that the gluten really expanded, and it's super glutinous and bouncy and chewy. They're the thickest, chewiest, bounciest noodles ever. The soup is a whole other story. It's so creamy, full of umami with the miso and the bonito broth. It is so good. It absorbed the veggie nutrition. Honestly, I think Yamanashi Prefecture Hoto is where it's at, especially the homemade stuff. And now I know how to make it at home myself, so I think I'm gonna be making Hoto at my house too. I'm gonna eat this entire pot, definitely. I could eat all of it myself. I totally recommend making it from scratch, by the way. And if you do want to, we actually have this exact cooking class available on buyfood.com. So you can join that class. Because honestly, if you come to a place, you want to check out their local foods too and learn how to make it the proper way, the way the locals do. So I do recommend it. It was super fun. Very serendipitously, my taxi driver, who is a local here in Yamanashi Prefecture, he knows all of the greatest spots to see Mount Fuji, so he's going to take us to a place that only the locals know. Also because apparently he's a Mount Fuji photographer, and he takes really good Mount Fuji photos, so we're going to get the insider info. Let's head over there.
富士山はもともと昔から女性の山として親しまれていました。富士山を日本の有名な写真家岡田光陽先生が富士子という名前で呼んでるんですね。それで我々もアマチュアのカメラマンもそれに従って富士子と呼んでおります。
I had so much fun today, and I'm so glad I got to find a local spot to see the perfect view of Mount Fuji. I'm so glad I met him today as our taxi driver. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys again soon. Bye!